Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. We are looking at a decent start to the day, but then this afternoon the rains come. It'll be lower 50s today, but yes, that rain this afternoon into the evening, your commute, and it goes throughout the night and should go till about 10, 11, 12 o'clock tonight, Cande, the rains.
Nice. What are you going to do? It's nice to sleep with the rain.
And look, end of March, beginning of April here, we are no threat of snow, so good to go. You know, little rain. We're going to have a little rain every so often. Cande, earlier in the hour, you recapped your weekend, your visit to your granddaughter, Maeve.
Yes, my beautiful girl.
Yep, if anybody missed that, wants to hear it later on after 12 o'clock, we'll have the recap at licountry.com. So over the weekend, and you know, last week I told you that Leah and I have started a tour of different high school musicals around Long Island.
Yes.
It started when we were inspired by seeing one specific show at Cinema Riches, and then we went to see The Prom at Riverhead. So Cinema Riches did All Shook Up. It was amazing. Then we went to Riverhead. We bought tickets to see The Prom, and that was really good. Some great acting and singing, and we had a good time. Friday night, Cande, we went to see, we went to Sachem East in Farmingville, and we saw a production of Footloose Friday night.
Ah, how was that?
Yes, it was okay. It was okay.
Oh, an okay.
Yeah, it was okay. Listen, I would never get on the radio. The one thing I believe with all these musicals, whether they are spectacular or just okay, some of these kids are so talented, and for them to be able to do this, to get up on that stage.
Oh, it's fabulous.
And do what they do. Absolutely. So the issue I had more with Footloose at Sachem East had nothing to do with the kids necessarily. The sound was a little off, like the microphones and the sound. It was a little dicey. Whatever they got going on in that auditorium, I found it hard to hear the dialogue and things like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, but I give them a lot of credit for the show, and we went, and it was nice, and yeah, they did Footloose. Then my whole world changed, Cande, on Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Because, and Abby went with us this time. It was me, Leah, and Abigail.
Oh.
And we went to ESM, which stands for Eastport South Manor High School in Manorville. And we went to see their production of Mean Girls.
Oh.
And may I say, I will be going every year, regardless of the show, to see the ESM production of whatever they're doing, Cande.
Really?
It was, not only was Mean Girls at ESM spectacular, but everything about it. First of all, you walk into the auditorium. It looks completely brand new and redone. There's a huge balcony. It's a big theater. It is a...
Wow, how nice.
There's the regular level, then there's the balcony. It looks completely redone. The seats, the carpet, whatever. They have, Cande, I wait till I get to the show. Haven't even gotten to the show. They have an actual pit, like a Broadway pit where the band is under the stage.
Yeah.
They have this in the high school.
Lovely.
It's like the orchestra comes out, and they walk out and they go down steps into the pit. Like it was incredible. Like most high schools do not have this. It was incredible that they had an actual pit. And the show itself was flawless. Every actor, their acting was incredible. Their singing was incredible. There were so many good singers on this stage. Any one of them could have played any role on that stage.
Wow, very good.
It was a great, great show. So, and Leah and I afterwards, you know, and Abigail loved it, but, you know, Leah is the one that has been touring the high schools with me.
Yes.
We both decided that would be the last show of our season here because nothing we can possibly go see now will top ESM's production of Mean Girls.
Oh,
that's
so
our
that's it.
thought.
You're done. That's it.
So, well, if there were 30 more shows to go to, we wouldn't have made that decision. In looking at the schedule, I only see one, maybe two more that we could possibly go to in the next couple of weeks. We have decided to pass. We will end our season on a high note with the production we saw yesterday afternoon.
All right, it's over. As soon as it begins, it's over.
Well, there's really only a couple left. Most of them happened in February and March, like the bulk of them.
Listen, you enjoyed it, and now you know what you're going to do next year.
Yes, we are going to start early in February and go see as many as possible. But I got to give special kudos to that ESM staff, Eastport South Manor, the students, the staff. Candy, it was it was great. It really was remarkable.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and the rest of my weekend was tennis, devoted to driving around and watching tennis, and and the weekend went very fast. And
yeah, I see that.
And here we are. All right, let me give you. You know what? I'm going to give you a little story here. Have a couple things coming in the 8 o'clock hour. I told you the anxiety study, the strange thing that will calm anxiety, and we'll do that in the 8 o'clock hour. I wanted to ask you this question because I saw a study done, and I was doing this yesterday on the way driving Leah and her friend to tennis. When you get to the bottom of a drink and it's got ice in it, do you eat the ice cubes, Candy?
Sometimes I do. Yes, sometimes I do.
All right, well, 40%, that's you're the number one response. 40% of people say sometimes, in quotes, sometimes I eat the ice, right?
If it's the middle of the winter, probably not. If I'm hot in the summertime, absolutely.
All right, that's an interesting thought. As you know, I love the iced coffee and whatever, ice any time of year.
Do you eat the ice after your iced coffee?
It depends where the ice is from.
Oh.
So I understand, okay, I know, don't think I'm an idiot, all right? I understand when you go to a restaurant and you get ice in your drink and it melts. I understand if that ice is tainted or something's wrong with it, right? Or, okay, it's melting in your drink, you will then drink that as you drink your drink. I understand that's what happens. So, but I choose not to go over the top with chewing and eating ice from certain places after I'm done with the liquid in my drink. There's only the ice in my house I will completely devour afterwards. If I buy a bag of ice, you know, when you go get the real clean, the gas station ice, the clean ice in the bags.
The gas station ice.
Well, you know, that's like pure clean ice, right? I will finish that ice. I did that yesterday. I have a bag of that in my freezer.
Now, how about, like, my favorite soda is the soda you get at 7-Eleven from their fountain.
So that's a great example. That is ice that I would put in my drink, but I would not chew or finish once my liquid of the drink is done.
Gotcha, but that's the best soda, in my humble opinion.
And that's fine. I could, those fountain sodas are great, but I don't trust to eat all the ice from those places, the fast food type places.
I understand what you're saying.
Right? Because you don't know what's going on when they dump the ice in and the buckets and I don't know what's happening there, Candy.
I don't give it much thought.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
To go along with that, I'll give you something that I do give a lot of thought to. When I go get a Diet Coke somewhere, I ask for the lemon on the side.
Oh, I say no fruit.
Okay, I will squeeze lemon into my drink and then put the lemon off to the side. I will not dump the lemon into my drink because, do you know...
I don't like that either.
You don't know who's been touching the outside.
No, and I've seen them cut up fruit. People working in this industry. And whenever I order a diet soda, anywhere I go, no fruit. No
That's
lemon,
right. You don't know. You don't know where those lemons have been touching
that
or
I
anything.
will agree with.
Absolutely. So I am very, very particular about that.
I'll give you something else. You know peanuts that they have on the bar? Like if you're in Atlantic City, Vegas.
No.
There is no way.
Do you know there's feces in those peanuts,
Oh,
Candy?
right. We didn't have to go that far.
They've done studies of diner mints, when they used to have the mints out at the diner, right? The old school mints that in a bowl. They've done studies of peanuts on a bar, whatever. And by the way, this is obvious to me. There's going to be traces of feces because people go to the... No, listen, people go to the bathroom. They don't wash their hands.
Oh, goodness.
And then they dip their hand in the peanuts or the mints. You cannot eat those. You cannot.
Excuse me.
Yeah, bless you. Do not eat the peanuts at a bar.
Ever.
Yeah, I would never,
That is
ever.
a standard policy.
Oh, my, yeah. So, yeah, we're
the
together.
pretzels or whatever they're serving.
That's right. Candy, now that we've got all our neuroses out and
yes.
our issues,
yes.
We are less than 20 minutes to the Bald and the Beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We're looking about low 50s, 53 maybe for the high. Start out okay today. The rains come this afternoon for the commute home, and through the evening, let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.